The sound travels far and wide, with nowhere left for the time to hide. Hearing the clock tower bell, vast and deep, the ancient promise that the time will keep. Soon let it come in slow and wide, watching the moments gently slide. Bell is ringing loud and slow, watching the old city softly glow. The moment stops, the focus clear. The silent message that is always near. A powerful pause in the busy day.
Prices high, the offer low. Watching the bargaining gently grow. The hands are moving fast and sharp, playing the commerce's gentle harp. A friendly fight, a noisy game, the oldest ritual of fortune and fame.
Engaging in the bazaar negotiation, loud and fast. Moment that is built to last.
Exotic world jazz, rhythmic and strong, where the quick words and the trading belong. Voices high, the tension keen, the most energetic, happy scene.
Bargain.
Is set, the happy conclusion that we meet. A handshake, a friendly smile.
Coins exchange.
Voices fade.
The big black disc begins to spin, letting the gentle mood begin. The tiny dust makes a gentle sound, the warmest music to be found. The sound is old, the feeling new, a perfect backdrop for me and you. Listening to vinyl on the turntable, soft and warm, sheltered from every little storm. Lo-fi jazz, nostalgic and deep, the silent promise that the melody keeps, the gentle static, a comforting sound, the coziest music to be found. Pop hissing. The sound is rich, the feeling calm, a quiet, gentle, musical balm, perfect for a cup of coffee near. Needle lifts, static stops.
The oil is hot, the fire is bright, cooking the food in the morning light. The smell is strong, the flavor near, the happiest sound that I can hear. Flipping the food with a skillful hand, the most delicious moment in the land. Here in the street, food sizzle fast and loud, cooking quickly for the hungry crowd. All great fart, ribbing and fun, the tasty work that has just begun. Sizzle and pop, the happy sound, the best simple food to be found on the ground. Sizzle, pop, hot.
market is ready, the vendors wait, standing before the ancient gate. Footsteps quicken, music swells slightly. The glass is clear, the light is soft, the sugary treats are held aloft. Chocolate, fruit, and golden sweet, the silent choices that you meet. A perfect reflection on the glass, watching the gentle moments softly pass. Gazing at the pastry case reflection warm and slow, watching the tempting colors softly glow. The spatula of piano, gentle and deep, the sweet promises that the treats will keep. Glass is cool, the food is warm, sheltered from every tiny storm. The decision is hard, the feeling sweet, the final choice that we must meet, the perfect good temperament to the brew. Choice made. Piano fades.
Sound of stiff brush scrubbing metal. Screw. Start. Sharp water blast from machines.
The head is hot, the brush is stiff, cleaning away the dirty riff. Washing the old, preparing the new, the final routine that we must go through. Back flushing water, clear and fast. A necessary action that is built to last. Performing cleaning the espresso head fast and true. The routine maintenance that we must do. Listening us so strong and sharp. The final cleaning of the coffee hop. Scrubbing
top blast clean. The machine is ready, the head is clean, the final action of the morning scene. Ready for the next dark shot. Final blast. Brush rests. As am.
The black coffee, the yellow bright, a surprising touch. nation, brave and bold. Sipping the iced coffee, lemonade, tart and fast, a refreshing flavor that is built to last. But indie pop, bright and high, beneath the sunny, clear blue sky. Rattle and sip, the acidic sound, the most unique flavor to be found around. Tart bright mix. The energy high, the taste is keen, the wildest blend I have ever seen. A perfect thirst quencher for the day. Last sip, tart aftertaste. The light is blue upon the face, lost in the silent digital space. Typing the words fast and keen, reviewing the coffee shop scene. A small connection to the wider world, a virtual banner to be unfurled. Right in the customer review, scroll fast and deep. The silent thoughts that the mind will keep. Chill and being clean and vast, a digital feeling that is built to last. Scroll and type the steady beat, a modern ritual that we meet. Scroll, tap, the coffee is finished, the work is done, the review completed beneath the sun. Sharing the thoughts with the world outside. Phone put down. Screen darkens.
The coffee is near, the focus is deep, the quiet challenge that the mind must keep, filling the grid with the perfect words the only sound that can be heard. The pencil moves sharp and true, a solitary moment for me and you. Being the newspaper puzzle solver, slow and keen, the quietest focus in the cafe scene. Jazz standards, classic and smooth, following the quiet intellectual groove. Scratch and think, the steady sound, the smartest person to be found around.
Scratch, think, focus.
The solution found, the challenge won, a simple joy beneath the sun. The final answer clear and bright. Pencil put down, paper folded. The handle long, 1,000-year-old ritual song. The coffee fine, the sugar low, watching the thick foam gently grow. The heat is slow, the focus deep, the oldest secrets that the beans keep. Brewing the Turkish Ibrik, slow and true, a concentrated flavor for me and you. Mediterranean folk, earthy and strong, where the coffee tradition has belonged. Foam is rising, rich and dark, leaving a beautiful final mark. Sizzle, foam, stir.
cup is near, the final moment that we wait to hear. The dark liquid, slow and small, the very last drop of them all, hanging suspended, fragile and tight, ending the process of the morning light. Waiting for the final drop, slow and tense. Years are the perfect, quiet essence. Minimalist piano, still and deep. The silent promise that the flavor will keep. Blink and blink, the quiet sound. The final magic to be found on the ground.
Drip, wait, blink.
The concentration breaks, the focus gone. The final journey from dusk till dawn. A beautiful, clean, perfect end. Final drop. Silence. Sound of sharp sermon and clean. The bottle is tall, the flavor sweet, the precise amount that we must meet. Pressing the pump with a steady hand, the sweetest ritual in the land. Click and pour, the movement true, the perfect flavoring for me and you. Hearing the syrup pump click, sharp and clean, the precise moment in the cafe scene. Lo-fi beat, rhythm and cool, following the syrup maker's rule. Click and glove, the precise sound, the sweetest liquid to be found around. Click, click, sweet, click, 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 click. Adding the sweetness, dark and grand. The final flavor for the coffee hand. A perfect touch to the dark black brew. Final pump, click, stops. Click, 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 day, day. Click, click.
The metal tin, the ice is sharp, playing an energetic coffee shop harp, shaking the liquid fast and high, underneath the bright and sunny sky, mixing the flavors strong and true, the cold concoction for me and you. Making the cold coffee shake faster while working with the energy of a happy child. Peppy swing, rhythmic and loud, the fastest mix for the happy crowd. Shake and rattle, a powerful sound, the coldest energy to be found around. Shake, rattle, mix. Cold, the movement fast, the cold perfection that is built to last. Ready to pour, smooth and shaking, stops abruptly, pouring starts. Sound.
Tiny flame, the gentle glow, watching the soft light gently flow. The scent of coffee, strong and deep, the comforting promises the moment keeps. A cozy perfume, artificial and true, a perfect atmosphere for me and you. Smelling the coffee candle scent, warm and soft, floating high in the cafe loft. Warm acoustic melody, true and slow, watching the gentle yellow light softly glow. Gentle beat, the simple comfort that you meet. Child, a quiet comfort in the cool dark space. Wick dies down, scent fades. Glass is cold, the air is warm, sheltered outside from the gentle storm. The Tiny droplets start to grow, watching the condensation softly flow. The ice is sharp, the liquid dark, leaving a perfect cold wet mark. Feeling the ice pour over sweat, cold and wet, the perfect summer comfort that you need. Tropical ambient, vast and chill, following the summer's gentle will. Drip and clink, the refreshing sound, the coolest pleasure to be found around. Drip, cold, wet. Drip, cold, wet. The heat is gone, the drink is near. The simple pleasure sharp and clear, a cold relief from the summer sun, dripping slow. Ambient fades. Tables are closed, the focus is deep. The silent promise is the workers keep. Working together but all alone, each building on their digital throne. A gentle hum, a quiet sound, the busiest silence to be found around. In the shared workspace, focus, calm and deep. The silent collaboration that the moments keep. Chill jazz vision, steady and flowing, watching the great ideas gently growing. Typing and thinking, a gentle beat, the productive silence that you meet. Sharing the coffee, sharing the light, working hard in the afternoon, bright, the energy high, the spirit true, work slow, jazz fades. Whisking the mix with a steady hand, the quietest ritual in the land, creating the foam soft and thick, the simple, focusing gentle trick. Hearing the Matcha whisking foam fast and true, a quiet moment for me and you. Zen ambient, slow and vast, a peaceful feeling that is built to last. Swish and foam, the perfect sound, the deepest silence to be found around. Swish, tap, smooth. The liquid smooth, the color bright, a peaceful start to the morning light. The mind is clear, the body is still. Whisking stops. Silence returns.
The aluminum pot sits on the flame, playing the coffee maker's simple game. The pressure builds, the steam is tight.
Waiting for the morning sharp delight. The smell is strong, the anticipation high beneath the bright and sunny sky. Waiting for the Moka Pot Whistle, sharp and clear, the happiest sound that I can hear.
Italian folk, rhythmic and fast,
A traditional method that is built to last. Hiss and build the final flow, watching the black liquid gently grow.
Hiss, bubble, whoosh!
The final sound, the coffee's done, the moment that the victory's won.
A quick dark shot of pure intense.
Whistle stops. Pouring starts.
One last look at the quiet chatter, the steaming heat, the sweetest place for friends to meet. A moment of thanks for the cup and the rest, putting the memory to the final test. Taking a last look, thank you, warm and true, saying goodbye to the cafe and to you. Reflective guitar, soft and deep, the silent promise that the heart will keep. Door closes slow, the feeling lingers, a warm memory held by the finger. Stepping outside into the bright clear air, leaving the warmth and the gentle care, but the energy stays pure and strong. Door closes, guitar fades. Paper is thick, the label is clear, reading the journey that brought it here, from mountains high and lands afar, following the coffee's shining star. Ethiopia, Colombia, deep and wide, the story of the flavor inside. Reading the bag origin, slow and deep, the silent promise that the journey keeps. World fusion remains strange, exploring the coffee's travel range. Crinkle and read the gentle sound, the most exotic flavor to be found. sealed. Music fades. Music fades. The coffee is done, the cup is bare. The final foam, the last tiny share. Using the spoon with a careful hand, getting the last drop in the land. The sound is sharp, the focus deep, the silent promise that the flavor will keep. Hearing the foam scrape sound sharp and high beneath the cafe's quiet sky. Minimalist score, focused and still, following the dedicated coffee will scrape and tap the sharpest sound, the last treasure to be found on the ground. A moment of final simple bliss, a sweet, sharp, finishing kiss. The cup is empty, the moment full. Scrape, stops, spoon, rests. The door is open, the scent is sharp, a sudden perfume of the coffee shop harp. Rain on the pavement, wet and dark, leaving us strong when the same wet stone and cooling ground, the freshest air to be found around. Smelling the rain on pavement sharp and deep, a silent promise that the atmosphere keeps. softly glow. The wet cool scent, the gentle hiss, a beautiful temporary coffee kiss. Sizzle damp. The contrast sharp with the coffee warm, sheltered inside from the gentle storm, a perfect moment for the evening. Rain slows, scent fades.
The ceramic is warm, the coffee's hot, the perfect comfort in the quiet spot. Holding the mug with both my hands, the coziest feeling in all the lands. The heat spreads out through the fingers slow, watching the gentle morning light softly glow, feeling the warmth of the mug soft and deep, the silent promise that the comfort keeps. Cozy jazz, warm and true, a moment of peace for me and you. Steam and warmth, the gentle feeling, the quiet comfort that is truly healing. Ignoring the cold, forgetting the rush, just sitting here in a gentle hush, the simple pleasure of the heated drink, mug put down, warmth linger.
Stepping outside into the cold, sharp air, leaving the cafe's warmth and care. A moment of contrast, dark and deep, The bitter promises the moment keeps, the sharp scent, the calming breath, a short break from life and death. Taking a smoke break, chill, sharp and low, watching the neon city softly glow. Dark jazz, bluesy and sad, the necessary moment that must be had. Exhale and sigh, the lonely sound, the quietest place on the busy ground. The coffee is waiting warm inside, where the happy chatter likes to hide. But here the stillness must be found. Final puff, step back inside. Card is handed, the count is done, the happy sweet reward is won. A final stamp, a satisfied smile, staying in the counter for a little while. The promise kept, the loyalty paid, the best transaction ever made. Use of the customer loyalty card, sweet and bright, starting the morning with a happy light. Gentle connection between you and me. Punch and smile, the happy sound, the best simple treat to be found. Punch, stamp, smile. A moment of thanks, a moment of joy, a simple reward for a happy boy or girl. Ready to start the card anew. Card put away, walk out.
Turns, the beans give way. Working hard at the start of a day. A focused strength, a steady hand, the oldest ritual in the land. The rhythm slow, the sound is deep, the promise that the flavor will keep. Following the hand grind, the rhythm strong and slow. Watching the fresh dark powder gently grow. Blues, earthy and true, the simple work that we must go through. Crank and grind, the steady sound, the freshest coffee on the ground.
Crank, grind, effort.
Resistance fights the effort strains, ignoring the temporary pains. The reward is the final sharp perfume. Grinding stops. Rider drops.
Heat is high, the water climbs, a complex journey through silent times, a beautiful physics show for the eye, a precise method beneath a bright sky. Coffee is brewing in the upper sphere, a mysterious process happening right here. Watching the sieve and brew, a science slow and deep. The silent promise that the chemistry keeps. Thematic ambient, fast and strange, exploring the coffee making range, bubbling and rising clear and bright, a fascinating focused morning sight. The vacuum pulls, the coffee drops, the final moment where the process stops. A clean and pure final result. Pudding swoops, coffee pours. The cup is gone, the mark remains, a circular pattern of dark brown stains, a beautiful error on the white counter white, where the abstract art likes to hide. The texture smooth, the edges dark, a tiny perfect artistic mark. Gazing at the coffee stain, abstract, deep and slow, watching the tiny colors gently glow. Experiments on bonnet, vast and strange, exploring the artistic range. Drone and reflection, dark and deep, the quiet secrets that the small marks keep. The world is movement, the stain is still, following the quiet artistic will. A reminder of the moment past. Stain drives, drone fades. Silent stay.
Sitting close to the wooden table, sharing the story, sharp and able. The energy high, the coffee high, the happiest communal spot. Laughter echoing bright and clear, the best sound that you can hear. Sharing the shared table, laughter fast and bright, bathed in the happy afternoon light. But indie folk, fast and free, the perfect social energy. Clink and laugh, the joyous sound, the happiest feelings to be found.
The coffee is done, the talk still flows, watching the happy, joyful circle grows. A perfect moment of the gathering. Laughter fades, guitar slows. Laughter.
The beans are all the color green, the quietest, most focusing, spreading them out on the counter wide, where the imperfections try to hide, picking out the stone, picking out the flaw, following the quality silent law, doing green beans, sorting slow and sure, finding the quality's purest cure. That the quality keeps. Rattle and tap, the steady sound, the highest grade beans to be found. Grassy, clean and mild, the raw product of the coffee child, a focused work of the careful hand. sorting finished. Rattle fades.
is soft, the sun is low, watching the final colors gently glow. The coffee is hot, the caffeine's gone, a gentle ending from dusk till dawn. No jolt, no rush, just a calm, sweet peace, letting the gentle worry cease. Sipping the Decaf Sunset, warm and slow, watching the evening shadows softly grow. Warm, crisping melodies, soft and true. A moment of reflection for me and you. Calm and rest, the gentle end saying goodbye to the weary friend. Sit, warm, glow. Is warm, the feeling deep, the quiet secrets that the evening keeps. A perfect moment before the sleep. Light fades, guitar slows.
The espresso hot, the ice cream cold. A story of contrast to be told. The dark liquid melts the white and sweet. The happiest conflict that you meet. A perfect mix of the hot and chill, following the coffee maker's will. Watching the Affogato Drip slow and melt, the beautiful contrast that is keenly felt. Smooth jazz, delicate and deep, the sweet promises that the flavors keep. Sizzle and blend, the perfect sound, the best dessert that can be found. fast, hoping the coffee energy will last. Fingers flying on the keys, ignoring the social gentle breeze. Lost in the world of the written word, the quietest noise that can be heard. Being the busy laptop writer, fast and focused, following the strong creative impulse. Lo-fi beat, rhythmic and deep, the silent promises that the mind must keep. Click and type, the steady sound, the busiest worker on the coffee ground. Click, type, focus. Coffee is gone, the thoughts still flow. Watching the final words gently grow. The deadline looms, the music helps. Typing stops, phone put down. Set the precise number we must meet. The kettle starts its gentle sound, the most important noise around. The smooth, slow flow from the thin spout, leaving no room for a single doubt. Hearing the pour over kettle hum, soft and steady. The quiet focus that is always ready. Minimalist score, clean and sharp. The gentle music of the coffee harp, humming and pouring slow and true. The delicate process for me and you. Pour steam. Pour steam. Controlling the flow, controlling the heat, a precise method that we must meet, the key to a clean final cup. Kettle off, pour finishes. watching the whipped cream cloud, soft and high, floating beneath the coffee shop sky. Sweet pop melody, gentle and bright. Everything is feeling just right. The spoon dips slow, the sweetness flows. The happy feeling gently grows. The taste of pure, light, airy treat, the most delicate pleasure that you need, a temporary sweet delight. Last dollop, sweet finish. The cup is cold, the stone is hard. A quiet, simple coffee card. The condensation on the glass, watching the silent moments pass. A peaceful feeling, sharp and low. Watching the busy world softly go. Feeling the cold stone ceramic still and deep. The quiet focus that the silence keeps. Chill jazz muted and slow, watching the condensation softly grow. The cold touch on a warm hand, the perfect silence in the cafe land. Tap, cold, still. The world is noisy, the drink is chill. Following the quiet focus will. A moment of stillness, calm and true. Ice melts, piano fades.
is done, the cup is made. The final powerful loud parade. Cleaning the head, releasing the steam, washing away the coffee dream, preparing the machine for the next shot, cleaning the whole messy tired spot. Hearing the espresso machine purge loud and fast, a necessary ritual built to last. Asterion ambient, strong and vast, the final blast from the coffee past, steam and clank, a metal sound, cleaning the busiest place around. Whoosh, blast, clank. A moment of clean, the silent beautiful machine, ready to start the process new. Steam stops, silence returns. Silence returns.
The chocolate dark, the flavor rich, a beautiful sweet indulgent niche, swirling the spoon to make the mix the perfect dark sweet gentle tricks. The cocoa blends with the coffee black, there is no turning, simple way back. Sipping the mocha chocolate swirl, dark and sweet, the richest, warmest pleasure that you meet. Chill jazz house, smooth and deep, the silent promise that the flavor keeps. Drizzle and swirl, a slow perfume, chasing away every single gloom. Drizzles were rich. The aftertaste of the sweet dark bean, the most indulgent coffee scene, a perfect treat for the tired friend. Last sip, sweet finish. The lightest roasts, the color bright, a flavor filled with morning light, a hint of lemon, a touch of peach, a fruity language that the beans preach. From the highlands, high and green, the brightest coffee I sipping the Ethiopian Yirgacheffe bright and clean, the most calm jazz coffee loving scene, Afro jazz, light and fast, a fruity flavor that is built to last, the unique aroma, high and sharp, a delicate sophisticated heart. The taste is tart, the body light, a sudden burst of fruity might, a journey through the complex flavor deep. Final sip, aroma lingers. Final sip. Final sip, final sip, The paper is white, the print is black, following the news along the track. The world is noisy, but the coffee's still, following the silent, focusing will, flipping the page with a gentle hand, the quietest moment in the land. Reading the newspaper slow and deep, the quiet focus that the coffee keeps, with flakes of piano, calm and true, a moment of solitude for me and you. Rustle and read the gentle beat, the quietest pleasure that you meet. Rustic folk. The coffee is warm, the news is cold, a daily story to be told, the simple ritual of the quiet life, paper folded, piano face, counter bright, sharing the simple morning light, talking about the weather and the bean, the happiest social coffee scene. A simple question, a friendly smile, stay in a minute for a little while, chatting with the barista, warm and kind, a friendly welcome that you always find, inclusive vibe, pop light and free, the best part of the coffee scenery, the simple words, the gentle pace, a friendly feeling in this quiet place. Chat, smile, kind. Chat, smile, kind. Chat, smile, kind. Chat, smile, kind. Getting the name right, getting the drink, the simple things that make you think. A moment of connection in the day. Coffee ready. Say goodbye. Voice very gently. Chat, smile, kind. Chat, smile, kind. The kettle is high, the hand is steady, the quiet focus that is always ready, pouring the water in a spiral slow, watching the perfect bloom gently grow, the precise motion round and round, the most honest silence to be in a deep, long, gentle drink. Before you even have time to think, the white foam leaves a creamy trace, a happy look upon the face. Getting a cappuccino foam, mustache, fun and white, a playful moment in the morning light. Whimsical folk, ukulele bright, everything is feeling just right. The light foam tickles soft and slow, watching the simple funny joy softly grow. Gentle hand, the happiest simple joy in the land, the perfect start to the playful day. Foam gone, laughter fades. Golden brown, light and crisp, a happy gentle morning whisper, tearing off a piece so small, answering the butter, silent call, the flaky texture soft and bright, a perfect start to the sunny light. Eating the croissant flake, crisp and sweet, the happiest pastry that you meet. Pop jazz, lively and fun, enjoying the simple joy under the sun. Crunch and taste the perfect sound, the sweetest morning to be found. Crunch flake sweet. The scent of butter, warm and grand, the most delicious thing in the land. Dipping the corner in the coffee dark. Last crunch, sweet finish.
One small spoon of white and sweet, a perfect touch for the bitter treat. Stirring slowly round and round, the rhythmic gentle quiet sound, mixing the dark with the lightest white, finding the perfect balance of delight. Following the sugar stirring rhythm, slow and sure, finding the simple perfect cure. Acquista dulce, clean and clear, the gentlest symphony to hear. Clink and swirl, a steady beat, the sweetest moment that you meet.
Stir, swish, clink.
granules vanish, the liquid smooth, falling into the morning groove. A final step before the perfect sip. Spoon rests, stirring stops.
The liquid is gone, the heat is cool, breaking every caffeine rule. The energy fades, the focus goes as the quiet, gentle silence grows. Beautiful finish to the morning rush. Now for the final quiet hush. In the empty cup silence deep and vast, a moment of peace that is built to last. Which that zombie slow and wide, with nowhere left for the thoughts to hide. The final ring of the ceramic sound, the deepest stillness to be found. The setting sun, a gentle break before the next call. Drone fades, final silence. must be strong and true. The exact weight that we must go through. Pouring the beans with a careful hand, the most precise ritual in the land. Every single gram must count, controlling the final flavor's amount. Using the weighing still and slow, watching the tiny numbers gently grow. Minimalist piano, quiet and keen, the scientific coffee making scene. Beep and settle, the moment of truth, the perfect dose for the coffee you. The small details that make the best, putting the coffee quality to the test. A simple focus, sharp and clear. Straw zeros, ready to grind.
The coffee is dark, the cookie is hard, the simple pleasure in the cart. Dip in the biscotti fast and low, not letting the flavor gently flow. The coffee softens a crunchy crust, a sweet perfection that we can trust. Enjoying the biscotti dip, sweet and crisp, a happy gentle afternoon whisper. A cool step, pop right and fun, the simplest joy under the sun. Clink and crunch, the perfect sound, the sweetest afternoon to be found. Dip, crunch. The scent of almond, the smell of bean, the most delicious, simple scene. A little treat for the tired heart. Last dip, sweet finish.
The lid is tight, the coffee's hot, moving quickly from the spot. Walking fast through the city lane, washing away the foggy brain. The paper cup, warm in the hand, the best comfort in the busy land. On the takeout cup commute, fast and short, finding the morning simple cure. Lo-fi beat, walking and cool, breaking every morning rush rule. The steam is rising soft and low, watching the busy city softly glow. Dodging the people, finding the path, avoiding the morning's tiny wrath.
stop arrived.
Grounds are soaking dark and deep. The silent promise that the cold will keep. Hours pass in the cool dark space. A patient process of time and grace, extracting the flavor smooth and slow, watching the cold brew gently grow. Waiting for the cold brew, steep, cold and long, where the strongest coffee belongs. Deep onion, slow and fast, a cove to affection that is built to last. No heat, no pressure, just the time. A truly patient, slow paradise. Melt, bubble, wait. Melt, bubble, wait. Melt, bubble, wait. The acidity is washed away, waiting for the new cold day. The final result, complex and strong. Steep finishes. Filter starts. Melt, bubble, wait. Melt, bubble, wait. Melt, bubble, wait. Melt, bubble, wait.
The line is long, the rush is on. Working fast from dusk till dawn. Hands are moving quick and sharp, playing the busiest coffee shop heart. Grinding, tamping, pouring steam in the perfect machine is always dreaming. Feeling the busy barista flow, fast and wild, working with the focus of a single child. Hop, pop rhythm, driving it loud, serving quickly for the happy crowd. Every cup is a victory won, working hard beneath the hot sun.
time for rest. Putting the coffee skill to the test. A beautiful dance of speed and grace.
Rush slows, machine quiets.
The cup is warm, the mind is clear. Focusing on the flavor here. A hint of berry, a touch of smoke. The silent language that the bean spoke. Slurping the liquid, sharp and fast. The final feeling that is built to last. Writing the coffee, tasting notes, deep and slow. Watching the complex flavors softly grow. Minimalist, ambient, quiet and keen. The most intense coffee loving scene. Acidity, body, and the sweet perfume. Finding the truth inside the dimly lit room.
Slurp, scratch. Sip, scratch.
Searching for the secret chord, asking the coffee for something more. A journey through the flavor deep. Cup rests, pencil stops.
Silent.
Sound of milk tap, typing on the counter, dead tired. The foam is ready, the espresso set. The delicate moment that we need. Pouring the milk with a careful sway, creating the pattern for the day. A perfect rosette, a beautiful swan. The gentle ritual from dusk till dawn. Making the afternoon latte art slow and true. A moment of beauty for me and you. Chill R&B groove, soft and deep. The quiet focus that the hands will keep. The white on brown, the perfect blend. A beautiful moment without end. ready, a beautiful gift to the weary friend. Ooh. Put it down. Art finished. From the machine, a perfect flow. Watching the dark liquid softly glow. A beautiful layer, golden brown, the crown of the coffee in the town. The texture is thick, the color warm, protected from every single storm. Gazing at the golden cream, rich and fine. A beautiful temporary, perfect design. And slow, watching the perfect color softly glow. The sign of freshness, the sign of strength, a flavor journey of the perfect beauty that the beans show. A perfect start to the coffee art. Creamer fades, velvet remains. grounds are level, the basket is full. Following the perfect, careful rule. Holding the tamper with a steady hand. The most important part of the plan. Pressure must be strong and true. The tiny steps we must go through. Applying the perfect tamping, pressure strong and still. Following the coffee
next level.
Customer has gone outside. No place left for the dust to hide. Washing the counters, sweeping the floor, locking the silent, waiting door. The espresso machine is quiet now. A final moment for the tired brow. Doing the closing time clean up slow and deep. The silent promises the workers keep. With lift of piano soft and low, watching the end of the day softly glow. The chairs are stacked, the lights are dim, listening to the final quiet hymn. The milk is sweet, the foam is deep. The promise that the sugar keeps a layer of espresso dark and strong, where the coffee and the sweetness belong. Top with the drizzle, golden slow, watching the perfect art softly glow. Tasting the caramel macchiato kiss, sweet and smooth, finding the perfect sugary groove. Sun, the blend world the sweetest journey of the taste. Last sip, sweet smile.
The sound is high, the room is full, breaking every quiet rule. People talking, laughing, bright, bathed in the happy coffee light, sharing the stories, sharing the cheer, the busiest sound that I can hear. Listening to the cafe crowd chatter fast and loud, moving quickly through the happy crowd. A swing jazz, fast and free, the perfect social energy, the clinking cups, the lively beat, the sweetest place for friends to meet.
The kettle is high, the hand is slow, watching the dark liquid gently flow over the grounds in the paper white, a focused ritual of the morning light. Extracting the flavor pure and clean, the most meticulous coffee scene. Watching the filter coffee drip, slow and calm, a gentle, precise morning balm, minimalist ambient, quiet and deep, the silent promise that the brewing keeps. Drip and drip, the perfect sound. The most honest flavor to be found. Pour, drip, slow. The final result, complex and bright, a clear contrast to the darkest night. The quiet patience is the key. Dripping stops, final pour. steady hand, the most important part of the plan, turning the cold into hot white foam, making the coffee feel like home. The perfect sound, the perfect heat, a beautiful temporary treat, making the steaming milk hard, hot and smooth, finding the gentle riffing groove, smooth jazz horn, soft and clean, creating the perfect latte scene, hiss and swirl, a quiet art, pouring the love into the cup's heart. The perfect temperature is found, no bitter sound upon the ground. The milk is sweet, the foam is soft. Cup clink, finish start.
The heavy scent of the turning drum, where the future flavor has to come. The beans are green, the heat is high, watching the transformation fly. From pale and hard to dark and rich, a beautiful, warm, aromatic niche. Smelling the roastery scent, dark and deep, the silent promises that the process keeps warm, acoustic from comfort and true. The purest smell for me and you, tumbling and turning hot and slow, watching the perfect color glow. The air is thick, the simple magical coffee trick, a smoky perfume, rich and strong, roaster slow.
The lights are dim, the clock is slow, the final energy starts to glow. The cold black coffee, strong and deep, the silent promises that the mind must keep. The only sound is the turning page, trapped in the intellectual cage. In the late night study session, deep and still, fighting the weakness of the tired will. Dark ambient drone, slow and vast, hoping the silent focus will last. The coffee's power, sharp and cold, a solitary story to be told. Turn still. Waiting for the morning song, a lonely vigil in the dark. Drum fades, silence remains, only faint Demoed clade. Curled up inside by the window frame, watching the rain play its quiet game. The world outside is blurred and wet, the best feeling that you can get. My coffee is hot, the mug is warm, sheltered from every little storm. Sitting in the rainy window seat, soft and slow, watching the afternoon light softly glow. Chill jazz piano, calm and deep, the quiet secrets that the cafe keeps. Rain is tapping a gentle beat, the coziest corner where patrons meet. The scent of steam, the smell of bean, the most comfortable, simple scene. No need to rush, no need to run. Rain slows, piano fades. The sound of a very quick heart sips. The tiny cup, the liquid black. There is no easy turning back. The bitter hit the sweet perfume, chasing away the morning gloom. A constant concentrated shot of power, the essence of the darkest hour. Taking the first sip of espresso, fast and strong, where the true coffee lovers all belong. Crispy pop, sharp and bright, filling the body with sudden like a sudden energy, quick and pure, the best and fastest morning cure. Sip, jolt, bitter. The caffeine spreads through the sleeping vein, washing away the foggy brain, ready to face the day and run. Energy high, let's go. The sound is sharp, the smell is strong. The place where coffee lovers belong. Waking up the beans from their sleep, the promise that the morning keeps. Turning the dark into a fine powder, getting the energy louder and louder. Hearing the morning grind fast and loud. Waking up slowly in the growing crowd, lo-fi be rhythmic and cool. Following barista's simple rule, the aroma rises dark and deep, the silent promise that the beans will keep. Grind, rattle, dark. The scent is sharp, the caffeine waits, opening up the morning.